fine.
Yeah. But yeah, like you mentioned, we're going to be getting Joshathan Gamer taking on ShyTy.
ShyTy.
So this should be interesting here.
Oh, ShyTy's team is... I was going to start off with it being like, oh, that's pretty interesting to lead off with the K-Rool, but like K-Rool, Joker, Lucina feels like a very like, all right, I want two characters that can reward just generally good stuff kind of play, and then presumably leading off with the main or a character that can perhaps take stocks early, but running into a Palutena lead as a big body can kind of feel bad.
Well, I mean, for me, like, I think heavies get a buff just, you know, within this type of game mode anyway.
Sure.
Because, like, while, yeah, they're still going to have the same struggles, they still have that survivability aspect to, like, if they do get the first stock, all right, cool. Now a different character comes out, and you might still survive a little bit longer depending on who it is, but you'll still get your damage racked up here. So, I mean, we'll see how it plays out. Right now, it's not looking too good. But, again, 160 here, struggle to kill. This K-Rool might be able to take a stock very soon.
And that's all you need, right? I was waiting for the dash attack, but the dash and shield into forward air was super good there from ShyTy. Just trying to set themselves up, but I guess Joshathan just resolving to the stock trade. Good to PS2 there, very nice.
The game, so for those who don't know, Squad Strike sometimes take a little while to load in a character, and I think because they both happen to die at the same time.
Yeah.
The
and they're both DLC characters,
yeah.
too.
And yeah, so the game took a little while to go, Yeah, but either way, getting into Aegis versus Joker.
Yeah, and this is one of Joshathan's mains, I know that for a fact. ShyTy, meanwhile, though, like playing the matchup pretty well, and by playing the matchup pretty well, I mean like using gun and short hop movement a ton. Joker has one of the best fastball speeds in the game, so mixing up empty hops and short hop gun is just so devastating, and then you put Arsene on top of it, and it just takes it over the edge.
I mean, it's not even just those two moves, too. Forward air 1 actually sets up a lot.
Insane.
Forward air 1's actually a crazy landing option for Joker, assuming that they're not holding shield. But you can still space it well enough, too, to try and get something out of it. But right now, man, ShyTy is
cooking.
Doing really well. This is a tough spot to be in, all right? I like that. Joshathan Gamer saying, all right, look, man, I know you're trying to edge guard me, but you better watch your head and just drop that right on top of him.
And now you got the complete shift around. The up smash out of shield is plus enough in order to get by, but ShyTy looking for the up air after. Good DI on the part of Joshathan Gamer, but he's so far behind the 8-ball right now, and ShyTy looks to be setting it up, merely mistiming that forward smash there, Skip.
That looked like it went right through the shield.
It really did.
That was weird. Anyway, but like, so that's actually one thing we saw about after the up special attempt from ShyTy is if Joshathan ends up holding out again like that, there's definitely going to be a backer coming for him. That's 100% going to close it out.
This is a well beyond max rage Rob, though. The gyro set up really good down throw, trying to prime up a stock here. That grab barely missed, but ShyTy only getting the jab afterwards. I'm really enjoying the slow pace that Joshathan is playing at right now, because at 186, anything can do it. But the same is also true. That up smash closing out the stock so early, not submitting to panic and playing his game. You can see the dead look in his eyes, like totally calm.
He's not submitting to panic, but he looks like he's dead. But listen, it's in the name, all right? It's in the game. That's Joshathan Gamer right there, okay? Definitely clutching out that game 1. We'll see how he does in game 2. I imagine that ShyTy, who honestly was controlling the game for the entire time there until that last second bit right there. I mean, that's just what Rob does, though. I mean, he gets a couple strong hits. All of a sudden, you're at 60, 70. If he's at rage, you're in a lot of trouble, and that's exactly what we saw.
100%. I would almost like to see, yes, I want to see ShyTy, excuse me, change up the roster and the line, not the roster, but the lineup a little bit. And he's leading with the Byleth instead, with the Joker being the midpoint, instead of starting off K-Rool. Like, K-Rool, having that ability to close out stocks very reliably with so much raw hit kill power, can lead into final stock situations so reliably if you start off and continue to play as strong as he was with the Byleth and the Joker. No change-ups from the part of Joshathan, though. We'll see how he's able to adapt to ShyTy's different lineup. Yeah.
And just as a quick edit, it actually is starting off with the Byleth, but, you know, semantics. But either way, it does not matter. And it looks like Joshathan's, he's warmed up. That game 1 was definitely a bit of a nail-biter, but now he's sitting pretty. He's looking comfortable. A huge stock to get started off here. Only taking 35%. We know that Palutena can even that up very soon, and it starts with a couple moves like that. Okay, we're getting a little cheeky.
Yeah, like, I get the idea of that dare is that you lead them off stage. The problem is no one was there. So, like, I don't know. But still, if you're able to feel yourself that much that you're confident to go for drop zone dares at a point in the game where you really wouldn't expect it to, feels pretty good. But this Arsene is going to have to put in a lot of work for ShyTy here, Skip, if he wants to make it back.
They're already pretty far behind, too. And we're getting to about that halfway point for Arsene. And the back air, not going to close out of stock, but still establishing some good stage control. 93%, and they just can't find a way back onto the stage. Finally rolls on. Also, Joshathan is not really quite ready for that option, and that is going to be able to close it out. You know, there was a part of me thinking that there's no way that he was actually going to die from that. But we do see the knockout. But again, 93%, and now Aegis is coming through.
Yeah, this is certainly a tough 1.5 here. Oh, take advantage of the situation. Going double gun, trying to get the edge guard set up. I love that. So cheeky to go down throw gun and now try to smother until you just can't anymore. The up air does it. A little bit of an awkward DI thanks to going straight up, but sometimes that pirate up air takes no prisoners.
And this is where things get a little bit testy as well. You're dealing with Aegis, one of the, honestly, greatest frame datas in the entire game here, with disjoints as well. And you're going against K-Rool. Now, while he does have that belly armor, it doesn't matter anything I was going to say because he got the setup he needed, put him in the ground, got the up air at the end, or that was the up smash, excuse me, and just closed it out. Beautifully played.
How did the rawness to just like, yeah, you're going to run into me. I'm going to down tilt in neutral. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah. And I like that, even though he came in with the Nair, he still got the crown damage on there, and it's just continuing to put this pressure down. He's going to close it out. Great DI out to stay alive. But 135 here, and this is Rob trying to go for the down air spike, but you got to keep in mind that propeller goes a little bit higher than you think. Oh, jeez.
The armor on the crown was just long enough. Crown armor is not heavy armor. It is something a little bit different. You get a grab here going for the back throw. You have to make this edge guard count. I know Joshathan is going to go high, but the gyro is just such a thorn in ShyTy's side here.
Almost could have had a grab.
We're almost looking at an inverse of game one here, Skip, where it's now ShyTy sitting at max rage and the potential to steal this stock if he finds it.
That's what he needed. That was a beautiful empty hop. Grab right there. And okay, going for the up throw too, it's still good enough. There's a part of me is like, okay, K-Rool, second heaviest character in the game. This might not be enough to close it out, but it was, as we all saw right there. So good stuff to Joshathan the Gamer. Honestly, two kind of stressful games at the very last seconds there, but able to do it.
Yeah, I almost want to see that final stock here because I know the empty hop was landed for Joshathan, but in the final moments, it looked like ShyTy had pressed a button, but I'm not sure what he did. We'll get to see it after seeing this up air.
We got a great match coming up here.
And then the following stock being a amazing comeback play from ShyTy early on, getting this raw as hell down tilt. That was so good.
Yep. I mean, down tilt from K-Rool is pretty good. It actually reaches out pretty far, and if you happen to be a little too close, you get grounded in the process. Look at this.
Yeah,
jumped over him. He probably was expecting like a nair, so that's why he was holding shield, but immediately drops right down to that. You can see the fast fall.
Yeah, he comes down with the empty landing. What is the button here? Okay, now he's getting grabbed. What did he get grabbed by?
The grab?
what did he do before getting grabbed?
I don't think he did anything.
Did he not do anything?
I don't think so.
Looks like my mind was playing tricks on me.
Maybe an input was pressed, but like honestly,
because I thought with the shield drop, I thought he might have been in jump squat. Maybe. But he's got to be. You got to get through those 3 frames, and Joshathan just pulled the trigger a little too soon. Yep. Still, really solid set on both parts. Just able to bring it back despite being at such high percents. But Joshathan is a PR player in Philly, in Tri-State. So you just got to know he's got a little bit more experience in those high-pressure situations, especially with some of the local wins that he's been getting. He's been taking wins of tournaments over players like Beast and MPG and more.